Tron Inc. A new crypto venture tied to Justin Sun is preparing to make waves on Wall Street. The company is heading toward a U.S. public listing via a reverse merger with NASDAQ-listed SRM Entertainment. This marks a bold new direction, not just for Tron, but for how crypto-native firms position themselves in traditional financial markets. SRM Entertainment, a Florida-based toy and souvenir company, is receiving a $100 million investment. The funds will support the launch of a TRX-centered corporate treasury strategy. Once the transaction is complete, SRM plans to rebrand itself as Tron Inc. and pivot fully into blockchain technology. The rebranding will not just be cosmetic. It's part of a deep strategic overhaul meant to reshape the company's core business model. The investment deal includes 100,000 Series B convertible preferred shares, which can convert into 200 million common shares at 50 cents each. Alongside that, SRM is issuing 220 million warrants. If fully exercised, this would push the total valuation of the investment to roughly $210 million. That's a significant bet on the future of TRX, the native token of the Tron blockchain. One of the most headline-grabbing elements of this story is the Trump connection. Dominari Securities, the investment bank managing the transaction, has direct ties to Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump. In fact, Eric Trump is expected to join the leadership team at the rebranded Tron Inc. Meanwhile, Justin Sun will step into an advisory role, adding further credibility from the crypto side of the equation. Tron Inc.'s strategy bears a strong resemblance to Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy playbook. Just as MicroStrategy used its balance sheet to accumulate Bitcoin, Tron Inc. plans to inject up to $210 million worth of TRX into its holdings. But that's not all. The firm is also planning to roll out a dividend policy in the future, based on yields generated from staking TRX. This means shareholders could receive rewards directly tied to crypto staking performance, a bold move that bridges traditional finance with decentralized systems. SRM's current CEO, Rich Miller, noted that Tron is already a leader in cross-border settlement involving US dollar stablecoins, with daily transaction volumes exceeding $20 billion. Sun echoed this, positioning Tron as a foundational layer for blockchain financial infrastructure globally. The political backdrop is equally fascinating. This merger comes at a time when regulatory sentiment in the U.S. appears to be softening toward crypto. The SEC had previously charged Sun and his associated entities with securities violations, but those legal proceedings have been paused as both sides explore a possible settlement. Sun has been cultivating strong relationships in political circles. He recently attended a private dinner for holders of the Trump-themed meme coin and invested $75 million in a DeFi project called World Liberty Financial, which is backed by the Trump family. These moves suggest a strategic effort to align crypto interests with political capital, a potentially powerful combination. Following the merger announcement, TRX experienced a moderate price jump, climbing from 27 to 28 cents. While the price movement wasn't extreme, it signals growing investor confidence. On a year-to-date basis, TRX is up nearly 10%. Bitcoin, by comparison, has seen gains of around 13% in the same period. According to CoinCodex's price prediction model, TRX could climb to as high as 58 cents by the end of 2025, more than doubling from current levels. That said, the model also suggests a correction phase later in the year, with strong support forming around the 30-cent mark. This public listing could mark a new era for Tron. With a robust treasury, influential advisors, and political allies, Tron Inc. is positioning itself not just as a blockchain company, but as a hybrid entity operating at the intersection of finance, tech, and geopolitics. The question now is whether this bold move will inspire other crypto-native firms to follow suit and how traditional investors will respond.